Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Purple Elephant Game here, and today we're playing some more Archero because there was an update. So, truthfully, I've done a little bit of research, not a ton, but it seemed like a sort of small update. They have a new game mode replacing whatever the old one was called, I don't really remember, Ancient Maze, which sounds cool. I'm gonna collect my free shard. So, basically I think it's like a new shard event. I'm gonna be excited to go into that. Up close dangers, they replaced, they made twice the rewards, twice the energy cost, but you can still have 2 attempts. I thought they changed that to 1. That doesn't make a ton of sense. Beyond that, they added this. There's multi-bulk. You can bulk, dismantle stuff. You can do it money at a time, up to rare difficulty, I think. Personally, I don't really think this is a good feature. Or not that, obviously, it's nice to have a feature, I guess. But dismantling just doesn't seem that worth it to me, though I guess it could be. The main one that's cool is exchange. So basically what they've said is, you're going to be able to use 2 pieces of equipment of equal rarity. They don't have to be the same type of equipment though, plus gems, and it will, I'm not sure, maybe it's like, I'm not sure if it's like a 50% chance to increase rarity or whatnot, but some chance. It doesn't seem guaranteed to increase the rarity, and it's unclear which of the 2 items. I don't think you have control which like type of item becomes the new rarity, or if it's even the same item all the time. It's a little random, but you also use gems. So, I don't really know how it works. As you can see, it's actually locked until tomorrow. So, you know, maybe I'll do a short video tomorrow to see about this. But it's locked right now, so I can't really do anything with it. So we're going to have to wait and see on that for a little bit. Before we get into this, though, I have an obsidian chest open because, you know, I have no reason. It's my daily chest, or weekly chest, I guess. Rare line ring, that's actually pretty good. I'm assuming, nope, 3 line rings. Okay, but yeah, so those seem to be the only changes they made. One obvious thing I noticed pretty quickly was, they made these shiny. Or not here, but when you're actually collecting them. Like if we go to here rewards, they made them shiny. I just think that's cool. They released a couple new skills, quite a few actually, and made some changes to the old one, like images and things. We might see some of them. I'm not even sure if I have all of them unlocked. I know I have most of them. And we have this weird lucky spin. So, that seems there are different quest requirements. Currently, it seems it's entirely energy-based. To get tickets is my guess, but I haven't done this yet. So, yeah, it says time left 4 days, 17 hours, so I guess it resets every once in a while. And we have a free spin. So, out of the bat, the gold seems decent, but it's not very much gold. Shards, I love some hero shards. Easily take those. Those are awesome. Beyond that, the only thing that really sounds good is a super spin. I have no idea what that is, but I really hope we get it. I really doubt it, though. So it seems like it's a 20 limit. Okay, I'm sorry. It actually looked like we might get that for a second. That sucks. Well, 20 energy isn't very much. It's very possible we'll end up doing that today, so maybe we'll get to do more of the spins. Also going to quickly collect these. Well, I guess ask you how your day's been going. Today's Tuesday. I did a presentation today. It went pretty well, though. It wasn't that bad, but definitely nervous for it. I'm generally quite nervous for presentations. But it was just nice to get it over with, I guess. And just generally nice. So you may be wondering what I'm saving my gems for. Truthfully, the answer is nothing, basically. So I have like 4,300. In my mind's eye, I'm thinking I should probably, you know, like, buy a pack of 10 obsidian chests. It's only 2,600 gems. It's probably worth it. But my thinking here is it can cost up to 3,000 gems to get an epic, which is the highest rarity that a merchant can sell you unless they change something. Pretty sure that's true. So I kind of want to keep at least 3,000 gems on me, just in case I happen to get an epic for something I actually care about. But we also have enough gold for a talent. I'm not sure if this is smart, because things might cost gold in the new update. I honestly have no idea. Level 10 is no longer max. Is it level 11, or just some... I thought all skills maxed level 10. Maybe it's level 11. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Maybe that was change? Update change? I honestly don't know. But anyways, this has been dragging on a little bit, so let's just get into the event. Ancient Maze hidden in the depths of time. So there are portals, there's weird stuff. I'm not sure how this is going. You actually probably noticed something there. They replaced the smart with level up. It says like a level up image. Okay, my favorite color is purple, so the answer is obviously purple, right? I'm not sure if there is a right answer, to be honest. Yeah, I have no idea. Silent silver. So I did see some things about this. It seems there's some weird, like, shop and event stuff going on. It's very confusing to me, honestly. I don't really know how most of it works. Blue, green, let's go blue. I like blue, too. Like, I'm just so unaware of what I meant to do here. I hope there's no, like, special secret that I'm missing out on. Now there's green and blue. Well, we might as well do all of them. Let's go to green. Maybe, like, I'm not sure, maybe different colored door means different types of enemies, is my guess. Maybe green's melee, since I only saw melee. Maybe purple's only range, maybe, like, blue's mixed. I have no idea, by the way. Like, I don't even remember the stages we've already done. But it's keeping track of our level, so that's cool. I'm not sure if that means anything. Also, one thing I just noticed, I have 4,000 health. In case you're curious, I actually have 12,000 health, so my health is very limited right now. Don't know what's up with that. I have an angel on stage 5. I guess that's normal. Yeah, so my health seems to be, like, at the very least cut in half, including my max health increases. Well, my max health to start off seems like it's cut in a third, and my max health increase seems like it's cut in, like, half. But I don't really know. So I feel like green's actually the best, because it does actually seem like they're to do with ranged versus melee. Because that's, like, the simplest distinction in this game. So let's see, does green have ranged units? Also, I'm just realizing ranged units isn't necessarily a bad thing. But no, once again, there are no ranged units. It's making me think if potentially green has no ranged units. So let's see, is purple only range? No. But purple does have ranged units, assuming you count this as a ranged unit. And I got hit there, did not do much damage, luckily, but that was a very dumb hit. I thought I blocked that. So this is very weird. One thing I know, there's only like 2 YouTubers that have covered this. I think they got early access. Overdraft. See, like, this is a new upgrade. I'm really tempted to click on it just for the showcase. And I'm gonna do it. Increases attack speed greatly, but reduces upgrade rate during battles. Not horrible, honestly. Not good, but, like, one of the ones I got was wealth. It's green. It's, like, the old smart symbol with, like, a down and out. And you take extra damage, but make more money. That was an interesting one, but not exactly one I was excited for. Because I got it on one I was actually trying. It wasn't just grinding. Because that could totally be a useful skill. It's a cool skill. I think that's what a lot of the new ones they added. They're very particular. They're, like, increases this, but lowers this. Because I think there was some weird elemental ones too. Like, it's very interesting. Hopefully we'll see some more of them. We do still have a boss on stage 10. My assumption is that this isn't infinite, because I think they're only going to have like one infinite at a time, and that could also be really OP, since unlike infinite, the rewards are actually really good. Shards, hero shards are very useful, but I still don't really know. So I'm sort of just waiting here. I'm still getting ancient silver, and I still have no idea what that does. Happily take that, since I actually have gotten a max life increase, and that also just seems in general very useful. Did I shoot through the wall there? Because it looked like I shot through the wall there. Maybe that was just me, but I'm pretty sure I shot through the wall then. I'm assuming these walls don't have gaps. Like, I could be saying something so stupid right now, I have no idea. So, traditionally these stages are either infinite or stage 20 is what they go to. So, if I had to guess, it's level 20, but I have no idea. This is a very different type of stage. And also, I'm not sure if I finished this, but the 2 people that got early access to this, I didn't watch the videos, I didn't want spoilers or anything, but they seemed to just suggest that this wasn't a very good update, like that they didn't... The portals change sides. I feel like I'm going a bit crazy here, but I swear the portals change sides. But yeah, they didn't seem to have too fond things to say about this update. I don't know. Like, my thinking of the Reforge, of the new, like, I think it was Reforge, I forget what it was, some blacksmith system, it doesn't sound very useful to me, but to be honest, I never really thought dismantling and stuff was all that useful either, so maybe that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm not good enough, not experienced enough, or just not in the right stage of the game to find that stuff useful. I have no idea. So, like, this sounds pretty cool to me. I have no idea what any of it does. The wheel thing, like the lucky spin, just seems like encouraging you to play more. And it doesn't sound bad. Like, it's a bonus reward. Truthfully, I'm never going to complain about them giving me free stuff. As long as it's not like just, here, have the best item in the game. That I would complain to, but how? There's an orange portal. Okay, we have to do this because this is new. Blacksmith. Okay, this is sort of actually what I heard about. So, we don't have enough coins for this. Equipment is only active during this battle and will disappear once you leave this battle. So that doesn't sound all that good. But I think this was what a lot of people were complaining about. This is a legendary gear. That's, like, crazy cool. Ancient legendary crit chance plus 50%. So that's cool. Like, this is really cool. I don't have enough to buy any of it, so I don't really get to experience the event. But that's cool. I understand sort of why people are complaining about that stuff, because, well, it's just, you want something that they can't keep, and then they're changing out their equipment. Like, I guess I could especially see this for the, like, endgame players. That'd be so irritating, because it's literally nothing for them. They're like, you're telling me you're giving me loot that I spend to make my equipment worse. But for me, at my stage of the game, legendary equipment is still pretty good. I mean, it's lower level, potentially, than my gear, and it's also potentially the wrong, like, type of equipment. So, still not even necessarily always good. And, I don't know, I think I'm in the pretty, like, I mean, I guess I'm getting closer to endgame, but I still consider myself fairly mid-game. Closer to endgame now, but I'm still mostly mid-game, I think. So, I'm probably in, like, the majority for this game. If I had to guess, I have no idea. Maybe the majority's an endgame, maybe it's an early game. I don't really know what I'm talking about to a degree, but I feel like I'm probably closer to the majority than them. Because they probably, my assumption is that they've, like, well, I know they played the game for a long time, so my assumption is, and I know they have, like, max loot, so my assumption is that they'd be not in the majority. But I don't know, I'm not a huge part of this community, as you probably know, as I upload, like, basically for updates, and that's basically it for this game. But I do really like this game, I still play it on my own and stuff. So we are on level 25, which means clearly there was not a level 20 cap. This seems very easy, so it seems like it could be an infinite. It's very odd if it's an infinite, but I wouldn't necessarily be complaining about a new infinite stage. Since how they have it set up for the current one is, it matters more than it did, but it still only really matters to do it once every month. So I wouldn't be disappointed in having a new stage, but I feel like a stage like this one that they sort of like almost force you to grind, because it's the only way to get the actual like hero shards, which are a huge part of progression now, with hero evolution and actually getting good heroes, like the paid for heroes. Which, to be fair, maybe this is just my opinion, but also totally Smoke, because Smoke is still like the best item in the game, in my opinion. I wonder if the leveling up faster counteracts our slower level up. Like if they're even. I have no idea. I'm assuming they're about even, but I could be wrong. Anyways, what was I saying? I have no idea. I think I was talking about. No, I'm not even gonna try. I completely forgot. If I remember later, or if it's actually sort of important and I don't get back to it, then I'll probably edit it in. But I don't really remember what I was talking about. I'm really disappointed. I'm really sorry if I'm talking about something, like, sort of important. And now I've just ignored it. It's not very nice. I hate it. I truthfully... Man, I just got hit a ton then. I don't have the greatest memory, so that definitely happens quite a bit to me. Which is not always very good. That's different. Is that like a super crit chance? It has 2 arrows now. Like, I'm just, because all the abilities are, like, manipulations of old ability upgrade tiles. They didn't make new ones, and they're very weird. Like I said, they're sort of, like, increase this but lower this and stuff like that, so they're using old abilities mixed with new abilities, and it's messing with my head a bit. So there's the Forge again. I guess it's cool. Let's take a look. We have Wizard this time. But it might cost a little something. Well, Invincibility Star is way better. This is better use of these coins, so this is cool. Homie Shoes is actually a new ability. I assume it increases speed. Didn't even tell me. I'm pretty sure Homie's Boots increases your speed, because that's my only assumption. I was actually interested if they were ever going to do, like, speed upgrades, because I figured that would be a pretty simple thing to do, a pretty cool one. So, that's cool. I like the idea. Because I'm assuming that it's just a regular upgrade, since it was with, like, Invincibility Shield, which is, you know, a basic upgrade. Like, not that it's bad or anything, but just, like, it's pretty basic. So, I'm assuming you can get Elemental upgrade. Headshot, very tempting because it's good. Elemental upgrade, it's new, so gotta take it. Elemental damage increased greatly. That's cool. So, in case you can tell, I'm not exactly tryharding this. I'm sort of like, ooh, this is a new item, this is a new skill I haven't seen yet, or you guys potentially haven't seen yet. I'm sort of interested in those far more. And I will admit this, I'm pretty sure these are new to the update, but I'm also, even still, not at the end of the game. Like, I'm around the final area, so it's possible these have been in the game for a little while, and I just never knew. But, I mean, if it is that case, then it's possible a lot of you guys haven't seen it anyway, so, you know, that's cool. We're experiencing it newly together. Yeah, this just still seems very easy, and I haven't exactly been playing well or picking the best upgrades. So I'm curious, is it infinite? If it's not infinite, I guess it's 50 or 100. Because, like, for whatever reason, I really don't see them adding an infinite. That I could definitely see that being a reason why people aren't too happy with them, is the thing. So that almost makes me think that that is what they did. But I don't know. It doesn't seem very likely to me. But we'll see. Maybe we'll end on 50. Maybe it's something where you just keep going until, like, you want to quit. Like, I don't really know. Like I said, I have no reason with this. This seems like a cool stage. It's weird. Like, all of it seems very weird to me. My health seems messed up. It's all very strange, but I don't see anything really wrong with it. So now, do they just have stronger versions? Because there's like an attack plus now, too. So maybe they're just doing it like where there are stronger versions of certain... Like they made upgraded versions of speed, upgraded versions of damage. That would make sense. They're very weak skills on their own. Like, you get the minor versions too, so it wouldn't be that odd if they added like an extreme version or good version. I don't know. Because otherwise, like, at least for the lifesteal deals, it's just never worth it. Because it costs way too much. At least comparison to, like, well, what you're actually getting out of it. Because speed and strength, they're useful, but like they're very basic and on their own, especially until you're like firing like 20 different arrows. There are way better upgrades you can use. And even still, like Fury and the strength alternative of Fury, where they give speed and strength depending on your health, those are still way better in most situations, in my opinion. So I have no idea. Diagonal arrow, sure. Didn't mean to go here, but room full of chests. This is gonna give me so much money or health. Well, it's gonna put me back at full health, so I don't mind that either. But that's also just a lot of money and good drop, so that's cool. Yeah, I kind of needed that. My health was going low. We have a max health increase. When did we get that? I am trying to think over, but I can't remember. No, we did get to right before Homie's boots. I don't remember that. Okay, this is interesting. I didn't notice this at first, but it seems like I don't have... I just realized something. You know how I have lower health and stuff, and it's like, hey, you can use this equipment, but only for this stage? And I'm like, oh, well, that's probably not useful to people that are higher level in the endgame. Do you not have access to your equipment except weapon? Because this is how they do it in co-ops, too. They don't give you access to equipment except your weapon. So I wonder if either that they did that exactly, or they... for whatever reason, just certain skills, or maybe they took away armor, rings, and ultimate, because I've seen ring and ultimate up for sale, but also I'm assuming I don't have my own, because that would make the health difference. I have no idea, but I just realized that. That's a very likely possibility, because also, in co-op, actually, or multiplayer, whatever you want to call it, I had very little health as well. So it's very possible that that's the case. Another fire room. I doubt I have enough coins still, but sure. Oh, I do. Equipment is only active during this battle. And I also don't know my spirit, so yes, my guess is that you only get this equipment temporarily. Invincibility bracelet actually sounds pretty good to me. And Flaming Ghost doesn't sound nearly as good, so you know what? Sure. I'm gonna take Invincibility bracelet. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I don't mind that. I don't like it, per se, but I definitely don't mind it. Ooh, I remember this boss. I hate this boss. Like, the current, area I'm in, of the game right now, I'm in, like, a fire area, and every single enemy, like, they're just my least favorite. The fire enemies are so irritating in this game. None of them are fun. None of them are ones you want to deal with. And the bosses, like, there's this weird like sickle boss, and he's invincible most of the time, and he's just so irritating. Like, so irritating. Another fire. Chef! Have something tasty, you need the energy. Steam bun. Chance to summon a spirit when attacking. Kimichi, attack speed increase 15%. Sushi, dodge rate increase 15%. Really wish I could take the sushi. Dude, I don't really want that, but you know what? 15% attack speed is still quite good. Yeah, I regret getting... What was the last one I got? I got something recently. Right, I got the invincibility bracelet. I regret now because dodge rate 15% is way, way better. In my opinion. I like dodge rate. I find it's probably better. I mean, invincibility, and that stuff's still very useful. It's very useful for survival and stuff as well, so it's the same type of thing, but I still just feel like it totally would have been way more worth it to get the dodge rate. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely having more, I like all this new information. It seems like a very cool event. The main thing for me, is this infinite, or is this a limit? Is there an end? Is it based on something? Because I'm sort of waiting at this point to see something end. Just again, cool. I'm not going to complain, I guess, but, because I'm nearing max level now, which is making me think that this is endless, but I still have no idea. Inspire. Is that the more enemies I kill, the more increase my attack speed? None of these other are really all that great, so I'm going to take it. Plus, it's new. Increased attack speed, and the effect is doubled once an enemy is killed. So, normal increased attack speed, but you get twice of it after you kill an enemy. I think that's how it works. That's cool. I was curious if it was going to be, simply increases your attack speed as you kill enemies. Kind of like the one if you take no damage thrown stage, you increase your attack speed. Sounds cool, though. Really, it just sounds like a doubly good version of increased attack speed, though. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's what it sounds like to me. So I don't know what I'm gonna do if this is infinite, because an infinite stage can take a long time. I mean, I guess I'll stay with you the whole time. I mean, not like, obviously I can always edit something out, but it's starting to make me wonder, the head making me think stuff like that. Because it's not exactly obvious if this is an end, or if there is an end, or when that end is, or if I'm even very far in the event. I have no idea. Some people may have made it to, stage 800. What are the skills? Bolt Star, attack speed. I can't afford either, but I also don't really want either. It's not worth it. Now that I know that you can get some pretty useful things, I don't really want to settle for, I'll take it. It's better than nothing skills. But that definitely needs a lot more strategy, too, whether saving or spending. To be honest, I could definitely see myself redoing this event, doing a lot more saving rather than spending if I wasn't this is super great, I obviously want this, it's going to be super useful. Because a lot of these situations, I just don't have enough money for the actual item I want. So I could definitely see saving being a much better strategy, at least more saving than me, where I'm just I can buy something, let's buy it. Because that's what I've been doing so far. Not that there's anything wrong with that, just a little odd, I guess. Doesn't seem to be a very effective strategy so far. Ooh, the fire enemies. So I'm totally shooting through the wall here, by the way. I have no idea if it's glitches with bouncy wall, because I do a bouncy wall, of course. So it could totally be a weird glitch with bouncy wall, but pointing it out to the devs, I guess. Something weird's happening. I'm totally glitching through walls. Chef again. Do you have something good for me? Spaghetti. Crit rate increased 12%. Sushi 15%. Sushi 8%. So it seems based on the cost. I'm going to get the best sushi because, like I said, dodge rate is crucial. But this is making me think now. I've done this a lot in my head, looking at dodge rate stuff. Especially if this is infinite. 100% dodge rate, anyone? Any editors, or unless you made a cap, creators, or something like that. You know, that could be a problem, because I don't know, I'm not the devs, I haven't played this game for hours yet since the update. There could totally be limits, caps, something they made to make sure it's possible, but if they didn't, I'm just saying, it could be a pretty big issue pretty quickly. Even if you don't think it's possible, even if you're well, they'd have to make it to stage 10,000. Do not underestimate players when they're given the chance to use an OP system. Including myself. I'm not saying I wouldn't do that. I could totally see myself doing that. Okay, we do have to go. Wait, what? being so dumb here. This is taking forever. Okay, goodbye. Thank you for that. Continuing on, I guess. So yeah, stage 68, level 68. I have no idea. I'm like, is this infinite? I'm starting to, like, I'm thinking that it's likely that it's infinite. They could call it infinite. Like, at least the new infinite stage they call infinite adventures. They could do something like that. That would be nice. Make it clearer. Because I also, like, I'm seeing soul stones, but I'm not sure if I have 10 or 20. That would be a cool update, by the way. To add in, like, a rewards section underneath here. Because otherwise you can't see your rewards until you die. I mean, you can see your coin count. But everything else, like, there are tons of items to the point where coins really aren't what you're really thinking about. In terms of how much stuff do I have. So it could, at least, unless you're doing, like, the grinding coin stage. I forget what it's called. I'll post dangerous. So, you know, that seems a little odd to me. Or it just seems like a cool feature that they could add fairly easily, is my assumption. Dragon, I'm totally gonna die here. I say that I'm actually pretty good at this fight, but there's 2, I assume. Thing is, they're sort of close to death too, but I'm 1 fireball away. Okay, that's pretty good. Level 14. Agility, sure. They definitely increased the level cap, at the very least. Which makes me even more suggest that it's infinite, since on the infinite stage they also increased the level cap. I know I have smart, but still. It's too high for the level cap. The smart increases it by 2, unless they change something. Like, that's the thing. I'm playing after an update. It's impossible to know things they change. I did read the patch notes. They usually mention something like that, but obviously they're fairly secretive. They don't share everything, which is good, because otherwise everything would be spoiled. But it would be helpful if maybe they had, like, a beginner's, or, like, even, like, they had a special patch note for spoiler patch note. I know some games actually do that. They have, like, a, do you not want spoils? Here is, like, a, ooh, hyping up the update patch notes, and then there is listing basically everything out, just so you know exactly anything we've changed. But at least, potentially even having it up just, like, on the side of the screen for you guys would be nice. Instead, it'll probably be some picture of either the update or, like, a basic logo for the game. Because those are the only options I have. Yeah. I'm definitely starting to run out of things to say, in case you're wondering. And we're dead. I could revive, but to be honest, this is pretty late, and it's been a while, so I'm not going to. 53, okay, so we did indeed get a lot of soul stones. 62,000 XP, 13,000 gold. We kept these. Do we keep them into the next run? 100 gems, okay, that's not that surprising. So I'm gonna save on to them, because I really want Ophelia shards. She, to be honest, is personally, in my opinion, the only hero better than Magic Hat. Or, Magic Hat, I'm really bad with names. Meowgic. So, I'm gonna save on to them. I did end up actually getting quite a lot, so this seems to be far better for soul stones. But, so that's good, I guess. Oh, there's different difficulties. Complete previous mode to unlock. Oh, so okay, so first off, there's different difficulties. That's super cool. I didn't pass normal mode, though, so, well, if you're on extreme mode, you're getting twice as much resources as me. You would have just gotten 106 soul stones. That's, well, that means if you actually are on extreme mode and you're playing this every day to full extent, you're probably going to be able to buy the entire page of rewards, which is cool, but, like, that's a lot. Also, I'm assuming stage 100. Let me know if you know. I would really appreciate that, because I have no idea. And it would be good to know, do I have a goal? Do I have, like, a more intense goal? Do I have to beat this? Do I have to beat this? I have no idea. Nothing fancy with change here, so yeah. Making our way for all of these. We're sort of close to some. Like, we have 13 for Bonnie, even though I hate Bonnie so bad, but, to To be honest, let's end off with an expedition attempt. I've been stuck on 200 for a little while, so it's definitely not going super well, but let's keep on going. But while I'm doing this, I'm just going to give an outro because, well, this could take a while. Thank you all for watching. Please consider giving the video a like if you enjoyed, and subscribing to join the Purple Elephant Squad. It makes my day. It's super nice, and I really do appreciate it. Once again, we're going for 80 as my goal for the end of November. I think it's totally doable with 3 subscribers off. We still have roughly a week? Less than a week, because it's next Tuesday. So a week from now, it's the first day of September. Come on. You can do it, please. It would be super nice. I really appreciate it. Also, double check that you are subscribed, because not only have I heard about it, but I've actually experienced it myself quite a bit. Weird unsubscribing things. It's not common, at least it hasn't been common for me. But, you know, it's just an odd thing, so check if you think you're subscribed. You probably are, but it's not a bad idea to double check. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Please consider giving video suggestions or game suggestions, stuff like that. I generally really appreciate it. This is actually one of the cool things about this stage, is it calls in a random hero on death. Only once, but still. Still can't beat it though, because it's really hard and I'm really bad. Or underpowered, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure stage 320 is the end, so probably underpowered. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!